Hi legends, how is everyone doing on this beautiful Friday? Getting ready for the weekend, okay? Where we should take a break from the charge. I like to enjoy the weekend with friends and family. Take it easy, take a break from the charts, reset your brain, okay? This can be very addictive, staring at charts and candles going up and down the entire time. But legends, let's go and analyze the price of Bitcoin. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we're getting a massive drop here to the downside? Or is this simply a small little correction for continued momentum here to the upside? Okay, yesterday's trade that I highlighted in the live stream played out to perfection. And we even went down much lower than what I expected. And I did close my position. I will share that with you guys in a moment. Welcome, welcome. Smash up the like on your way in. And DJ Monte, first one today. Welcome to the stream. Hi, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽. Mr. Crypto Big Brains, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it as always. Mustafa, hope you're doing well, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽. Yes, I am. More downside incoming. DJ Monte, yes, definitely. More downside can be incoming over here. I mean, I'm just looking at the CVD over here, right? I'm just keeping an eye on the CVD. And I am still, I mean, we had some bearish CVD. Okay, we have to acknowledge we had some bearish CVD between these two pivots building up. And the target was the lows, which we took. The target was the low, and we took the lows now. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen over here. Are we going to continue to the downside with continued bullish, bearish CVD building up? Because between this pivot and where we are now, we're actually starting to form a little bit of bullish CVD. Okay, sorry, excuse me. Cutest girls, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽, always bullish. Always bullish. Right, legends, we played a phenomenal short here to the downside yesterday when I explained the range high and the range low strategy. And thank you so much for all the kind words. Everyone's saying that it's most probably the best alpha that they've ever received, okay, when I explained the range low and the range high strategy over here. And legends, yes, it is definitely an extremely powerful strategy, and it plays out very, very often. It's one of the high probable trading strategies that I've ever come across, okay? And just to recap from yesterday, you know, yesterday we were trading, the price was here somewhere, okay? And I told everyone I want to take a short, but I actually already took a small little position, okay? I had such a tight stop loss, insanely tight stop loss. And I see not all exchanges actually took this pivot. On Bybit, we didn't claim that high over there, okay? But on Binance, the chart that I use, you can see we ever so slightly, if I zoom into that price action, let me just make it nice and big, right? You can see that we did claim the high ever so slightly. And when I saw that, and that's why I was a little bit late for yesterday's live stream. I don't usually like to be late, and I'm never really late, but I had such a tight stop loss, literally just above the high. And when we started forming, I think my entry was over here somewhere. I mean, you know, to be really snappy, you have to be quick, but I mean an entry, a good entry nonetheless. And then I made some nice profits here to the downside. Okay. When we started falling down here, we also on CVD, we started forming massive bearish CVD on the way down, okay, confirming momentum to the downside. So let me just go and find that price action over here. And then when I zoom into this little fall here to the downside, just providing some education, I really like, you know, to always go back to previous trades that I've either lost or I got stopped out, or it was a winning trade, to see what else I can learn from that trade, so that when that price action plays out again, I know exactly what needs to happen and what I can do. Okay. So legends, with this momentum here to the downside, and I'm on the 3-minute using CVD over here, okay, you can see as price started falling down here, CVD went up, which is bearish CVD, always claiming the lows as we are moving down. And as you're making lower highs, you're continuously building up bearish CVD. And even when we fell here to the bottom, we still made bearish CVD between some of the pivots, okay? Even on white, we made bearish CVD, claiming the lows every single time. And then yeah, roundabout we started making, it was just neutral, right? It was just neutral, a little bit of bullish CVD, between these two pivots, okay, little bit of a bullish CVD, and then we had to turn around. Right, so CVD, in my opinion, still one of the best indicators to use. It does take some time and practice. It's not you use the indicator today and tomorrow you've mastered it, okay? I've been using this indicator for more than a year now, right? And sometimes it still confuses me. It catches me off guard. But I mean, it takes some getting used to. I've learned the rules. I've made friends with it. I know the personality of the CVD indicator. It really takes some time and practice and experience to get used to this indicator. Like with all indicators, you need to learn the rules that goes around with it and how to use it. And why I like the CVD indicator is because it is a real-time indicator with live data. That's what I love about this indicator, where most indicators like RSIs, MACDs, moving averages, they are lagging indicators. Okay, this is a real-time indicator, and this is why I like to use CVD as part of my trading strategy. Mr. Crypto Big Brains actually told me yesterday, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽𝗍, why don't you put the link for the CVD indicator in your YouTube video? So I did that, right? So if you go to this video, down in the description, let me just zoom in. You'll see right at the bottom, CVD site. Here is the CVD site. Okay. If you guys would like the settings, because if you go to the site, right, it's going to look like this. It doesn't look like mine, but it still has the green line, one green line that shows you CVD. Okay. Actually, here on the 5 seconds, right? Let me just zoom in here into the 5 minutes so it looks a little bit better. If you would like your CVD to look like mine, okay, please come and join our free Discord. Also down in the description, the first link, you'll land on a page that looks like this, a nice video about myself and Andy to come and join our Legends trading community. We have a free section and we have a Legends Pro section. And inside the free section, once you've joined the free section, you will have basic access to our Discord, where we have a Legends Pro section, a chat section. In the chat section over here, okay, you can see where I've shared the instruction and the script with many people that's joined since 3 days ago already, where I just give the instructions and the script so that you can also have a CVD indicator that looks more sexy like this. Okay. I really don't mind sharing this indicator with anyone, okay? I'm not charging for it, and that's why I'm saying, even if you join the free Discord, but it's the only way for me to give you the indicator, okay? I can't share it on YouTube. I can't give you the script here on YouTube, okay? So go down, once you've joined the free Discord inside, where's that site? Once you've joined the free Discord, go inside here by chats. Just tag me, say, hey 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽𝗍, please share the indicator with me inside of chats. Please do not send me a DM. I'm very bad with DM. I do not respond to all DMs, okay? There's just too many messages when people send me personal messages, and then also I have to address each one by one. If you ask me for the stuff here inside of the chat, it means I can share it and multiple people can access it, okay? Just makes my life a little bit easier as well. But yes, I have no issue sharing it with anyone, right? Let's all trade together. We're here to help each other. We're here to educate. And I want you guys to be successful in trading. So here you go. You got a free script from myself and Andy. And just go and join the free Discord, and then we'll share it inside the free Discord. What is also cool about the free Discord is that there's obviously a lot of chats going on. You surround yourself with like-minded people. We have daily research that gets dropped 3 times a day. Okay, when you go into the daily research, you will see that there's summarized articles about what is happening in the crypto world. Okay, hand-selected, picked articles, right? In the pro section, you obviously get a little bit more. You get more in-depth information, but from a free perspective here on Discord, you still get alpha, right? You still get a lot of alpha that you can go through. Right, there's also the money shots that people post of the trades that they make. Yes, that trade that I actually took yesterday, okay? You guys remember this trade that we spoke about yesterday during the live stream? Okay, there is the proof where I entered the trade. Okay, there's the proof. Okay. So I closed this position at 59,701. I just want to go see where that is. 1557. Wait, I'm confusing myself over here. Open price, current price. Oh, wait. Here we go. Market price 57137. 57137. 57137. So I closed my position roundabout here somewhere. Okay, cool. But now you guys can see I took the trade here to the downside. And yesterday when I discussed this trade, okay, the range high, such a powerful strategy. And I told everyone I'm targeting the lows until I see bullish local CVD building up. And I just saw no bullish CVD with this drop here to the downside. And then when we got here, I still didn't see any bullish CVD, so I left the position. And then when we got here, I was getting ready for bed. I was feeling tired, and I saw the choppiness here. I closed the position. Also took a small little scalp here to the upside, closed the position. I played a small little long over here, closed the position, and then I went to bed. Okay, so a couple of successful trades in the bag, right? Also, if you do want to join the pro section on Discord, okay, this is where the pro section is. You get the Legends chat where everyone chats to each other, and then you get daily video analysis from myself and Andy. Okay, right, here's actually a short that we discussed, and you can see the price is falling here to the downside. And as you can see, you know, I told the Legends, for those of you that took the short here to the downside, at the 0.382 is where I would plan to take some profits. And now we're getting the momentum here to the downside. Right. I also took this trade on Bluffin, this small little trade over here on the copy trading account. Okay. So let me just go and see. It's here on my other screen how that trade is doing. Okay. Right, nice in profits at the moment. We're getting the momentum here to the downside. So for those of you that are following my copy trades on Bluffin, you will see that that trade is currently in profits. Right, Legends. Also, if you'd like to come and follow my copy trades on Bluffin, first link down in the description. No KYC required. Also, large 80K bonus when you sign up. And right, Legends. I'll be honest with you guys. I do place a lot of trades on Bluffin, but the copy trading platform for me as a copy trader is not really user friendly. It is a very frustrating platform to use from a copy trader perspective. But the features trading account section, where the retail where you normally trade from a features account perspective, is absolutely stunning. Okay, you can move your stop losses around. You can move your, you know, exactly like 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽 and 𝗖𝗍cie. You can move your things around. You can add to your positions. It's a really friendly user interface, but from a copy trading perspective, it's not that friendly, and that's why I sometimes don't always place copy trades, because it's still a little bit of a headache for me. But I have spoken to the team, and they've committed that they are going to ramp it up, okay, make it more sexy so that it's easier to trade for myself and copy traders out there. Okay, let me just go back here. Sub 𝗬𝗍𝗍𝗽 Market M, welcome. BTC is dumping. Yes, BTC is dumping here to the downside. And I mean, I've been talking about Discord and all these other things so much. Let's get into the price action. So this morning during our update to the Legends community, we were keeping an eye on this level over here, okay, here by the trend. Let me just undo that. Okay, and I told the Legends, okay, also when I go onto the 1 hour, I just want to, you know, get some things in place over here. Fixed range from this entire zone that we've been in. Okay, we have the trend, and I told the Legends there's 1 or 2 things going to happen over here. Yes, it does look like a little bit of a wedgie structure, okay? Definitely looks like a little bit of a wedgie structure, and usually these patterns has higher probability to break to the downside, like we're getting right now, than moving up. But I also told the Legends it has a chance, okay, depending on what price action I see over here, it has a chance to break here to the upside. And the one thing I did mention is that usually when you see a high time frame candle like a 15-minute or 1 hour body of the candle close above the trend, that's usually a bullish sign. So we did get a 15-minute and a 1 hour close above the trend ever so slightly, but there was no bullish CVD to support the move to the upside. Okay, so I was patient. What I wanted to happen when I look at this trend here to the upside, I was like, okay, I'm happy if we get acceptance back above and if we start going up from here. But when we break, or if we break this trend, that is where I will enter. Okay, because I wasn't sure. It looked bearish as hell. You are struggling and losing momentum here to the upside. I didn't trust the price action over here. There was also some local bearish CVD, and I said, okay, I'd rather be a little bit patient for the trade. And if we break out from here, I'm going to be like, okay, game on. And then we fell down. Okay, we started building some more bearish CVD, and now we're getting the drop here to the downside. Okay, I just want to make sure that if I take a fib from the low to the high, okay, that's usually, okay, I just want to make sure that I'm taking some profits here on Bluffin. Let me just take some profits because, I mean, that was my profit-taking area here by the 0.382. Okay, that was my profit-taking area, and I know we can go down a little bit lower, but I'm playing it safe, so I just want to go close this trade here on Bluffin. Okay, so for those of you that are following my copy trades, you should have some profits in the bag. Okay, small little scalp. I'm not being aggressive on the copy trading on Bluffin. I've now closed the trade, so there should be a little bit of profits for those of you that are following me. And if you do want to follow me on Bluffin, here's the link under exchanges, Bluffin. Okay, no KYC, you can go and follow me from a copy trading perspective. I'm not being aggressive. I'm not trying to double my account in a week's time. I'm taking it very easy, very slow. Okay. Cool, legends. What else? What else? Right, so also looking at the structure, you can see that it looked like we wanted to get acceptance back inside the value area low. Okay, like we got acceptance back inside the value area low over here. When I explained during the stream yesterday, there was another value area low. It looked like we wanted to get acceptance back inside the range, but it was just confusing price action over here, and there was a little bit of weakness from a CVD perspective, and then we fell down, right? So now we have acceptance outside of this range, which means that we can still come down lower, right? The question is, this structure can still be a bullish structure. And what do I mean by bullish structure? Okay, so it could definitely still be a leading diagonal. A leading diagonal in Elliott wave theory is basically something that looks like this, okay, where you basically have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, B, C here to the downside, and then you get the breakout. Okay, so you have 5 waves in your leading diagonal. You get your corrective wave to the downside that needs to bounce in this area, not lower. It has to bounce in this area. As soon as it bounces on the 0.88, it reduces the probability for the scenario, and you're most probably going down lower, right? So you want to see 382, 50%, 618, 786, which is also at the bottom of this trend for a potential bounce here to the upside and then a breakout. So I will definitely be keeping an eye still on this trend where we are right now. Okay, so yes, we had a little bit of a fake out over here. Okay, when I just connect this high, and now this little fake out that we had over here, definitely a possibility to still form a higher low, okay, and then have a second attempt and break the trend, okay, to the upside. Right, legends. So, I mean, this is now exactly where I took profits on Bluffin at the 382, and you can see we're getting a little bit of a consolidation, and it looks like we might move up here. The reason this area was also such a great profit-taking area, okay, 57,650. If I go to liquidity, let me go find the liquidity heat map and just take it up a little, or let me refresh it. Okay. Can everyone see that? You can see here, I saw this liquidity at 57,640. I saw this liquidity over here. And that aligns with the 0.382. And usually when you grab a bunch of liquidity like this, you get a little bit of a bounce to the upside. That's why I plan to take profits by the 382. And now we grabbed it to perfection, and we're getting a little bit of a reaction. Okay, you can see there exactly where the liquidity was. Right, we're getting the bounce now here to the upside. It's not guaranteed that it's just going to do this, right? I'm now going to observe local CVD to see that do I see strength or do I still see weakness between these pivots as price is moving up. Okay, right, let's go through some comments over here. Esteban, can you share the code? Yeah, I don't have Discord. Sorry, I can't. I can't share attachments or screenshots or anything like that. That's why I asked that you guys please join Discord. You can download the Discord app on your phone. That's another way to join Discord. You can use the web version. Or if you have a PC, you can just go and search for Discord and join Discord over here. But there's no way for me to share a file inside of YouTube, unless you know about a way. I've just never seen it. Okay, hi 𝗬𝗍𝗍 and Legends. Frank, welcome. Do you use Bookmap? No, I don't. I don't even know what that is. Right, I use the tools that I need to be a successful trader. Okay, and I used to use, I can tell you guys now, I had so many things and subscriptions and indicators and right when I started out, and then as you start learning the ropes and you master risk management, you realize that you don't need everything. You need as little as possible. I use the charts, I use horizontal support and resistances, and the only indicator that I use is liquidity heat map. Is not really an indicator, it's more of like, did you know, for me, but the only indicator I use is CVD. Okay. And then sometimes what I will do is, I have to admit, sometimes I don't really use it as part of my trading strategy. It's just interesting to see. I will look at RSI, the normal RSI. I don't even look at the stochastic RSI. I only look at the normal RSI. What I like about the normal RSI is when I go into the 1 hour and I zoom into the previous price action, the previous wave that we formed, there was quite a couple of nifty tricks that the RSI showed us. Okay, the 3 peaks, tips and tricks. Okay, where you have basically you have 3 peaks, 1, 2, 3, RSI moving. Oops, drag that bigger, and you can see RSI moving down. That's usually a sign that the reversal is in the making. Again, okay, 2 peaks, RSI moving down. Okay, and even inside of that price action, let me show you guys. If you go onto the 15-minute, I'm not going to do it now because I'm going to lose my spot. If you go onto the 15-minute, there's also 3 peaks over here, 1, 2, 3, and RSI moving down, signaling a reversal to the downside. So I like to look at RSIs in confluence with my own analysis to see that, well, does it increase the probabilities for this trade for me? Okay, and I like the 3 peak RSI scenario. 3 peaks drop, okay? 3 peaks drop. There was a couple of them that played out during the previous structure. Okay, right, let's go back here onto the price of Bitcoin, currently getting that little bounce here to the upside that I've identified from a liquidity perspective. For those of you that did trade, for those of you that did take the trade yesterday that I highlighted, please let me know in the comments, okay? Where did you close your position? Are you in the profits? I mean, we spoke about this trade over here, the range high, okay? Where the rule is you tap it, you want price to move away. I call it the tap and go. You want price to move away. If we had to consolidate here, close high time frame candles above this level, you increase the probabilities of coming to full inefficiency. Okay. And we took this trade together here yesterday during the live stream. I saw a lot of people on Discord saying, thanks, 𝗬𝗍𝗍, you know, they all rode the momentum here to the downside. A lot of people actually closed their trades here, took some nice, decent profits, even here by the low, took some profits over here. So let me know in the comments who took the trade. Did you make some money? Were you too scared to enter? What happened? Okay. Right. Cool. Legends. So, I just want to zoom out into this structure, take the fib out, and then look at this entire structure. Take this out as well. Let's clean it up a little bit over here. Okay, so legends, this is the low for now. Okay, and when I take a fib from the low to the high, the recent high that we've made over there, okay, well, not recent, the high that we've made over there, you can see how beautifully we tapped finally we bounced and we tapped 382 and almost the 50% level over here. But at least we have tapped a fib level, not the front running that happened over here. Okay, so that's a good sign. Also, between this pivot and this pivot, we have bullish CVD. Against this pivot and this pivot, we also have bullish CVD. And the target for this bullish CVD is the highs. Okay, let me show you. If I go into the 1 hour, and for those of you that do have the template with the script, okay, you can go and check this out with me to see that I'm not smoking my socks. Okay, beautiful bullish CVD at the moment. Okay, you have on yellow, lower lows on yellow, higher high on price action. That is bullish. Okay, I see a lot of people get this wrong. Okay, this is bullish CVD. You want to see higher high on price action, lower low on CVD. That is bullish CVD, of which the target is the high. That's the basics about CVD. Also, on all the other exchanges, bullish CVD. So we have a double confirmation. Okay. But it's not to say, legends, it is not to say that we can't go down lower, okay? Because, now this is where CVD becomes a little bit more complicated, is that local CVD that happens to the right, okay, of this pivot, to the right. Okay, wait, let me clean it up. CVD that is playing out from year on, going forward, local CVD on the 15-minute, 3-minute, 5-minute time frame takes priority over the larger CVD. So usually what you want to see is if you spot nice bullish CVD like I've just highlighted over here, there's also bullish CVD against those two pivots over there. You want the local structure to also give you local bullish CVD to support the move to the way up. If you do not see local bullish CVD, it means that the correction can still go down a little bit lower. And I can just imagine what's going to happen, okay? You go down lower and then CVD still falls down, and you make more aggressive bullish CVD. It's still not invalidated, okay? It's still not invalidated. You might take the low over here and you might claim the liquidity. So the CVD between these two pivots, okay, could get invalidated as you take the low, but you still have CVD building up against this pivot. Right, which increases, all it's telling you is it's increasing probabilities when you see this, that the target is the high. So what this CVD is showing me, okay, from a trading perspective, is that there's a lot of retail dumb money. I mean, I'm sorry to use the word, but there's a lot of retail investors, dumb money, that's shorting the market here to the downside. A lot of dumb money or retail investors are trying to short the market. They want to push price down, while the smart money or the whales, like I've just highlighted in my thumbnail, and I'll get to that in a moment, is absorbing all the shorts, preparing for a big move here to the upside. This is what the CVD is showing you, okay? Whales are buying and sardines are shorting. This is what CVD is basically showing you, okay? Very, very, very powerful indicator. Right, so legends, as per the thumbnail, okay, I can't help but see a lot of bullish sentiment from bigger players, not retail. Okay, retail is bearish as hell at the moment. When you go onto Twitter and X, retail has completely lost faith in Bitcoin. And I also see it in the comments over here. Okay, we're going down to 40. The bull market is over. When I see people making negative comments and believing those comments, I know that a bottom could potentially be in or very close. And then when I go into social media, I can see that, is it this article over here? Just want to make sure that the whales are still buying. Okay, so let's look at this one over here. Is great macro indicator. This is called the composite global liquidity momentum model. It is composed of three. Okay, basically what it means is when everything turns green in all three rows, usually you get momentum to the upside. Okay, and as you can see over here, let me just Zoom in, shift it to the right, so left to everyone can see. We now have 3 solid green lines, which means that we could potentially get upwards momentum over here. And this is usually caused by bigger players, whales, okay, accumulating Bitcoin. And then I go a little bit further and I said, okay, what is happening over here? And then when I look at this chart, in the past 3 months, long-term holders balances have increased by 300,000 Bitcoin. Big players are buying. So this is the things that I'm looking for from an investment perspective. As you can see in this chart over here, Bitcoin is falling down, but big whales, as per the thumbnail, are just buying and buying and buying and buying. So as per the CVD that I've shown you over here, okay, and I know this is a smaller time frame, and I can guarantee you when I go into the larger time frames, I will probably get the same picture, is that this is showing me that big players are building up long position and retail is trying to short the market. So you need to decide which side of the fence you want to sit at the moment. Do you trade with the whales or are you going to be part of the retail? Okay. Right, and this is purely based on technicals, okay? Purely based on technicals. And I see Tortuga's here in the stream as well. And, you know, he's done some phenomenal timing analysis inside of our Legends trading community where he shared the timing of the lows and the highs. Really inspirational. I mean, I have no clue how he gets to those things, but I mean, it's truly amazing to see. And when he explains it, it actually just makes 100% sense. Whereas also from a timing perspective, the low could potentially be in for now, okay? But I still want to highlight, Legends, here on the price of Bitcoin, 2 scenarios, okay? So I can just clean this up, take out the trends, take out the scribble, delete, delete, delete. Right. I want to talk about this scenario just quickly as a recap, okay? So let me know in the comments which side of the fence you are sitting at. This is currently the corrective structure, okay, that most people are looking at the moment is a W, X, Y. And here is the big question. Is Y finished? Is Y finished? Or does Y still need to finish where we're going to take the low? This is the big question, okay? And this structure here at the moment does look bearish, okay? It's not a 5-wave structure. It looks more like a WXY. It looks more like a ABC, ABC, a WXY, and then we're still going to come down. It really, this structure from an Elliott wave perspective really does look bearish, okay? No denying that. So the question is the low in or are we still going to make the low? And the biggest difference between these 2 scenarios, okay, is that if the low is not in, it's as simple as we are expecting an A, B, C to complete the Y wave. If the low is in, also definitely a possibility where you have an ABC, you have an ABC, sorry, I did actually mark it out here, ABC, ABC to complete X. So you basically have ABC corrective structures inside of W, ABC, inside of X, ABC, inside of Y can end in a 5-wave structure. Y can end in a 5-wave structure. In an Elliott wave theory, they refer to it as a 3, 3, 5. And what that basically means is that in a WXY, you can have ABC, 3-wave, ABC, 3-wave, and then your Y wave can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it finishes over here. And this is now the conundrum, Legends, is when I take the scribble out and just show everyone here quickly, this can definitely count beautifully as an ABC, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that is the conundrum, Legends. Okay, so let me zoom back into the 1 hour and show you guys what I'm looking at. So just to finish up, what I'm trying to say over here is, if this is a B wave here to the upside, which is corrective. We're not going to take the high, okay, or the all-time high over here. If this is definitely corrective, like most retail traders think at the moment, you want the structure to still go a little bit higher, because the higher the B wave goes, like I mentioned yesterday during my live stream, the safer we are from a retracement perspective to not come and take this low, okay. So that basically wraps it up. That's all I wanted to say over there. So definitely, I mean, 50-50, legends, definitely 50-50. There's a 50-50 chance that we can still come and claim the low. Ideally, what I would like to see is, if we are going to claim the low, I want the structure to still continue a little bit higher to the upside so that we can still keep the macro bullish structure intact. So it's either an A, B, C, or we are going to surprise the market and just start rampaging here to the upside. And it is a little bit interesting to me that so many whales are aggressively accumulating Bitcoin at the moment. Okay. As per the thumbnail. Right, so let's take that out the way. Let's go back onto the 1 hour time frame and let me go through some comments. And then I'll speak about the corrective structure that I'm seeing over here, because legends, yesterday during my stream, I highlighted that the probabilities for now is still higher to take the high over here than the low. But once we've taken the high, so let's say we make a lower high over here, we break out, we take the high, then there's another probability that states once you've taken the high, the probabilities could then increase to come and take the low. And I will briefly go through that scenario in a moment. Okay, watching both Andy and 𝗬𝗆𝘆𝗽 live. Is Andy live as well? I'm not sure. Do you think that monkeypox is going to cause another pandemic? Yes, I have seen a couple of influencers speak about monkeypox, saying that it's the next COVID. And I mean, who knows? Okay, sorry, legends. I've just got some phone calls that I need to ignore over here. Who knows, legends? Who knows whether monkeypox is going to be the next COVID? Can that be the catalyst where the money printer is going to go brrr? We don't know, right? I do know that it is a disaster at the moment. Some people are calling for or alluding to the fact that there might be lockdowns coming, like what happened with COVID and C19. But I also think the world has learned a lot of lessons from C19, because I do think a lot of countries like South Africa overreacted massively when COVID-19 hit in South Africa. I mean, they banned cigarettes, they banned alcohol. People had to be locked in their houses. People still got sick. I really think the country overreacted, and it really crippled the economy badly. A lot of businesses closed down. A lot of people lost their jobs. So I think maybe countries will be a little bit smarter about how they handle this. If mpox does become a little bit more serious. Okay. But I mean, who knows what the future holds? Okay, that could be the catalyst that's needed for the money printer to go brr. Who knows? Haha, I want to long from 135 waiting. Watching. Hi, 𝗬𝗆𝘆𝗽 Random. Welcome to the stream. Smash up the like for the education alpha over here. Hi, sorry. One not went. Okay. Friday, generally BTC closed 2% in red. Okay, yes, I know on Fridays, okay, and this is what I'm expecting for a little bit later. I am expecting, okay, for Bitcoin to have a volatile move before the markets close tonight. Usually you'll see that Bitcoin, it's a rangy, and maybe an hour or 2 hours before the market closes for the weekend, you will see a volatile move either to the upside or to the downside. And then on Saturday, if we do go up on Saturday, we will range. And then by Sunday evening, okay, you start seeing volatility again. Okay, and that's why I like to take a break on weekends, because it's really rangy over weekends. Whether we range over here, weekends are really boring price action from a trading perspective. I like weekdays because this is where you get the action. Okay, I'll give a small update in the Legends community on the cycles next time we go live on Discord. Thanks, 𝗤𝗏𝗽. I appreciate that. Yes, 𝗤𝗏𝗽 has spoken about the timing cycles twice already. Always fascinating when he does jump into the Discord, and he keeps us updated with what is going on there. You are sadly mistaken. This will be worse. That guy, you think that the mpox is going to be worse, right? Who knows? Can you predict the future? Who knows? Yes, it can definitely be worse. But I mean, at the moment, it's not worse, right? Tomorrow it might be. I'm just saying I like to make decisions based on the information I have right now. And if tomorrow I get new information, I will change my opinion. Right. It needs to be factual. Smash the like for the awesome alpha. Let's go. Right, legends. Let's go through this scenario here quickly. I want to share this. No, it's not this one. I know I still have a lot of stuff here. Where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? Okay, legends, I want to share this scenario quickly, right? Where we are potentially looking at a WXY to the upside. Like I've just shown you on the larger time frames, we have it to the downside, where a lot of people are looking at this as a three-wave structure, A, B, C. A complex corrective structure, which can definitely be a X. The low is either in, but X can still go down to the downside. Okay, it has a maximum target when you take a Fibonacci from the low to the high. The X wave has a maximum target here at the 786. So you really don't want to lose the 786, but the low could be in for now. Okay, so I just want to paint out the scenario that this is definitely still a possibility where you go and you claim the high. Like I've said, the probabilities are still higher to claim the high before we claim the low. And then once we completed the Y wave, we have the correction to the downside that comes to take the low. So definitely something just to keep in the back of your mind. Okay, and it is quite easy to go and calculate where the Y wave could go. So if this is the low for now, you take a fib extension, trend-based fib, from the low to the high of X, to the low, to the high of W, to the low of X, and usually, okay, the 0.618 is a common Y wave target. It can also go to the 121 and the 1.236. Right, so you could definitely have a situation where you claim the high, you reject by the 0.618 or even a little bit higher, and then we go and claim the low. So I just wanted to paint this bearish scenario. Also, people are telling me I'm too bullish. Well, here is a nice little bearish scenario. And at the moment, the bullish and the bearish scenario carries, for me, the same probabilities. Okay. And, right. But what carries higher probability at the moment is that I still think we're going to claim the high for now before we claim the low. Right. Cool. Legends. What else? Patterns like trading. Volatility in UA close open. Yes. With USDT. You guys want to have a look at altcoins, right? That's my sardine entry. Okay. I'm glad I took profits here, legends. Like I highlighted during the beginning of the stream, I'm glad I took profits here by the 0.382. Okay, because we're currently getting a little bit of a bounce here to the upside. Let's go and have a look at CVD here on the smaller time frames and see what we can spot over here. Okay, this actually looks bullish. Okay, this is what you want to see. For momentum to reverse to the upside, this is what you want to see. Can you guys see price moving up? Just the basics of it, and CVD falling down here. Okay, right, this is what you want to see for strength towards the upside. And if we move up here and you come back for a retest, ideally, you want to see CVD still moving down. Then okay, game on for higher levels to come. Right, what else? Remember, legends, if you'd like to come and trade with me, I've just closed a copy trade on Bluffin. Here's the link to come and follow my copy trades, and also just to qualify for the biggest bonus, no KYC required. Go sign up. It's also your way to support the channel. If you'd like to join our Discord Legends community, okay, there's the link. There's a free section. There's a Legends Pro, and inside the free section, you can also go and tag me under chats. Where's the chat section? Over there, right? And ask me for the CVD indicator. I will gladly share it with you. Okay, legends, that is unfortunately all I have time for here on a beautiful Friday. Have yourselves all an awesome day. Unfortunately, I'm not going to look at any altcoins today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers for now.